are you doing? Sorry, Bob.
What's this?
Is this a shopping list?
I know what a shopping list is. I practically invented shopping lists. I mean, what's this?
That's the logo for this little piggy grocery.
But that place closed down years ago.
Hey, Bob, you remember the Ballad of Little Joe?
Yeah?
Wasn't that a great show?
Well, sure, Larry. It was terrific.
You just gotta love Westerns, don't you?
Well, you don't have to, I suppose, but I do enjoy a good Western every now and then.
Great. Today's letter is from Wesley Thomas of Carlsbad, New Mexico. Wesley writes, Dear Bob and Larry, can you do a sequel to the Ballad of Little Joe? Your friend, Wesley.
Larry, that's a nice letter, but we answer letters for kids who are having moral and ethical dilemmas.
Ethel who?
You know, kids who have questions about what's right and wrong, who want to know what the right thing to do is.
Exactly. So to Wesley, I say, a sequel to Little Joe is the right thing to do.
But does the letter say anything about having problems listening to his parents or losing interest in school?
No, but now that you mention it, I did get this one from Mr. Sammy Tidwell of Brentwood, Tennessee. Dear Bob and Larry, don't miss this exciting opportunity to take advantage of our low interest rates.
Who's screening your mail?
No.
Look, Larry, I'm sure a sequel to the Ballad of Little Joe would be nice, but, well, listen here. Dear Bob and Larry, I fight with my brother a lot. In church this week, I learned that I'm supposed to be loving, joyful, peaceful, patient, kind, good, gentle, and self-controlled. I know God wants me to be all that to my brother, but I don't think I'm strong enough. What do I do? Your friend, Elise. You see, Larry, that's the kind of letter we answer on the show.
Hey, Lightning! Everyone's lining up to race me on my new track. Except you! Too scared! No, I'm just too busy hosting this event. I don't have time to see you lose, chick. Not this time. I'm sharpening my skills to usher in a new chick era. Ka-chicka, ka-chicka, kaboom!
Hey, buddy. You're one gutsy racer. Oh, hey, Mr. the King. You got more talent in one lug nut than a lot of cars have got in their whole body. I bet you're stupid. Excuse me? This ain't a one-man deal, kid. You need to wise up and get yourself a good crew chief and a good team. You ain't going to win unless you got good folks behind you and you let them do their job like they should. If you figure that out, you just going to be okay.
Oh, yeah, that is spectacular advice. Thank you, Mr. the King.
Yeah, imagine. Imagine what it must have been like to stay here.
I don't get you. How does a Porsche wind up in a place like this?
Well, it's really pretty simple. I was an attorney in LA, living life in the fast lane.
Oh, you were you? Were you rich?
What?
Just clues to the puzzle.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was my life. And you know what? It never felt happy.
Yeah. I mean, really?
Yeah, so I left California. Just drove and drove. Finally broke down right here. Doc fixed me up. Flo took me in. Well, they all did. And I never left.
Yeah. I understand you need a little R&R, recharge the old batteries, but, after a while, why didn't you go back?
I fell in love.
Oh.
Yep.
Watch and learn, son. Watch and learn. I guess that's why they call me the king.
Ever since I transferred here, everyone from CHS has been really nice and accepting. Especially considering what happened at the friendship games.
That wasn't your fault. Principal Cinch is the one who encouraged you to try and use all that magic to win the games for Crystal Prep. You weren't ready to have that kind of power. But it's over now. And if there's any group that's going to forgive you for something that happened in the past, trust me, it's this one.
Are you kidding? This is great! I mean, we've all ponied up before, gotten the whole ears and wings and tail thing, shot magical rainbow lasers, but nothing like this has ever happened. How did you do it?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's her.
Her who?
Nothing. something? Never mind. Can we just not talk about it? And could you please not bring this whole levitating thing up to the others?
Why not?
You heard Applejack. This is supposed to be a place where everyone can get away from magic. I don't want them to know I brought some crazy new kind with me.
If you really don't want me to, I won't say anything.
I really don't.
Did you tell him what happened? So crazy. I hoisted Rarity up the rock climbing wall like it was nothing. Like I had way more strength than I usually do.
And I made a diamondy thing appear out of nowhere, which normally I'd be excited about. I mean, the facets were just perfect. And the
Rarity!
Oh, sorry. It knocked Applejack over, and then it disappeared.
Speaking of disappearing, has anybody seen Rainbow Dash?
Ow!
Whoa, how'd you do that?
I don't know. I started running to get the harness, and the next thing I knew, I was practically back in town. But if you had some sort of super speed, why were you gone for so long? Because I lost it when I got far away, and then it came back when I got close to camp. Being at camp is giving us all new magical abilities!
Not all of us have gotten new abilities. I haven't, but Twilight hasn't either.
So much for my theory that leaving CHS would mean leaving any new magic business behind.
Something at the camp must be making this happen.
That was our best show yet!
The loop is really working. Of course it's working. It was my idea. Wait, did one of you remember to take the bread out of the toaster? It's not my job to not start fires.
How was I supposed to know you can't put tacos in the toaster?
Oh, you two are so annoying.
Magic is on the loose here now, and it does not work the same way it does back in Equestria. Any number of terrible things could have happened. And lately I spend 80% of my time thinking about them. My friends are probably fine. I'm overreacting, but maybe not. Can't tell anymore.
This is the problem you wanted to talk to Princess Twilight about, right? Because you can still talk it over with me if you want. Or you could just journal with Princess Twilight about it. Whatever works.
It's just, I know my friends and I have been given special powers for a reason, and I want to be ready for whatever is going to be thrown at us. I guess knowing that is making me feel like I can never really relax and let my guard down. So I end up obsessing about it and can't get out of my own head.
That is a toughie. Guess my advice would be to just trust things will work themselves out in the end. You spend too much time worrying about the bad things that might happen, you'll miss out on all the good things that are happening.
Like how Princess Twilight's student is teaching me a lesson right now.
Yeah, like that.
Larry, you sound so sad. What's wrong?
Oh, Bob, I was so excited to go out and play with the veggies in Dodgeball City today.
Well, what happened that's got you so upset?
Well, we're all outside and we decided to play dodgeball. And Bob, I just love dodgeball.
I know. It's a lot of fun.
It is. And I was so excited until we had to pick teams. First Jimmy got picked, then Jerry, then Madame Blueberry, then Junior and Mr. Lunt, then Laura, then nobody picked me.
I'm so sorry, Larry.
I felt horrible, Bob. All alone there behind the fence.
Behind what fence?
Well, not just the fence. Actually, it was the pole behind the fence.
What pole behind what fence?
Well, come to think of it, I was standing behind the cow behind the pole behind the fence. He was so lonely, so I was keeping him company.
Well, that was nice of you, Larry, but did you ever think that maybe you didn't get picked because they couldn't see you?
Of course I didn't think of that. If I had, don't you think I would have come out from behind the cow and the pole and the fence?
I'm not sure how you want me to answer that, Larry.
Bob, they probably couldn't see me. I never thought of that. That would explain why Laura just kept asking everybody where I was. I thought she was just being silly.
It's just that well, surely you can understand my position. I was simply acting in the public's best interest. We do have standards to uphold, you know.
Nope.
No. I see.
Maybe this would be a good topic for today's show.
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose.
Remember how God helped me with that problem I had last week?
Yeah, Larry. God really helped you that time.
I'm so happy that God helped me solve my problem. Everyone should know that God can help them. I'm going to make a website for God so everybody can call on him for help. I'll call it www.everyoneshouldknowthatgodcanhelpthem.com. People can log on and write their problems there. Then God can answer them by sending them an email.
Oh, Larry, you don't need to do that. God doesn't need to use email.
But a website with cool graphics would be really neat. I could add music and great tabs that lead to even cooler pages and...
Larry, you're not listening. God doesn't need a website or emails. People can talk to him themselves just by praying to God. And God can help them to solve their problems without ever having to write an email.
I just thought something in writing might be helpful.
And you were right, Larry. That's why God gave us the Bible to read. It's like an instruction guide filled with all sorts of his answers to whatever we want to know.
I bet there aren't any nifty internet games in it.
Oh, well, no. But it's got some nifty stories in it. Like a guy who builds a huge boat and gets 2 of every kind of animal to come on board.
That sounds kind of cool.
We're sunk if we can't get Cassie Cassava to sing on opening night.
But I thought you said she's singing at the church.
On Easter morning.
And that she couldn't sing in our show Saturday night because she's rehearsing for the service.
I know that's what I said, but the fact is, if Cassie isn't here on Saturday night, the seats will be empty. How are we going to help people through the power of a musical theater if there are no people here to help?
I get it. I get it. I know what needs to be done. Then do it. What? No, I can't do it. Look, nobody takes me seriously. I know that now. This ain't Radiator Springs.
Yes, it is. Look, you're yourself in Radiator Springs. Be yourself here. And if people aren't taking you seriously, then they need to change. Not you. I know that because I was wrong before. Now you can do this. You're the bomb.
Thanks, buddy.
I've got a math problem for you, Bob.
Okay, I'm listening.
How do you divide a 3-letter word?
Well, it depends on where the syllable break is, Larry.
Huh?
You know, if you look a word up in the dictionary, it'll tell you how to pronounce it. It also breaks the word down into syllables. Those are kind of like the different beats in a word.
Bob, this isn't a grammar problem. It's a math problem.
I don't understand.
Well, neither do I. That's why it's a problem.
Larry, what word are you talking about?
Joy. I'm talking about the word joy.
Oh, well, that word only has 1 syllable. You don't have to divide it up at all.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Let's not argue, Bob. We're not setting...
Oh dear.
That better?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, boy. Just a second.
Now what? Oh, no.
Incoming!
Be careful, Larry. That...
Oops. Sorry.
Never mind.
It wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, dear.